Assalamualaikum and hello, I am 2190787 FATIN SYAKIRAH binti SHAHARUDIN. Heels Like White Elephant is a short story written by Ernest Hemingway. This story consists of a dialogue between two characters, which are the American man and his girlfriend Jig. The two characters face difficulties figuring out how to deal with an unplanned pregnancy. Heels Like White Elephant has a hidden and a really interesting meaning behind it. In this video, I will be explaining about the causes of the problem that Jig encounters in this story by using fishbone or Ishikawa analytical diagram. The first cause is people, attitude. The American man's attitude really showed when he tried to convince his girlfriend to have the operation. The man said that things would be fine afterward, just like how they were before, and that it will fix their problems. He says he has known a lot of people who have had the operation and that they found happiness afterwards. He insisted Jig to undergo the operation so he can avoid the responsibilities that lie towards if they had the baby. Miscommunication. Both of them talked, but none of them really gave attention to what the other one is saying, and none of them really understands the other's point of view. Different decisions. The American man easily manipulates Jig to abort the child. Meanwhile, Jig seems unsure if she can satisfy the man, but at the same time wants to have the child. One partner wants to settle down and have the baby, while the other partner doesn't. Therefore, they have trouble making the right decision for their own future. Next is life, where partner conflicts arises. In this short story, the conversation between a man and his girlfriend shows an extremely tense situation where the couple have a contradict choices as to undergoing the abortion or to just have the baby. It can lead to an unhealthy and strained relationship between. The next cause is method, wrong approach. The man seems to push on persuading the girl to abort the baby wrongly until Jig has had enough of him. As a man, he should act honorably and not give his responsibilities to the girl and their unborn child. He should own up to what he has done and do the right thing. Instead, the American man is placing the burden of both decision and physical procedure on the girl's shoulders. The last cause is environment, drinking beer. From the story, we know that they were in a bar drinking beer while waiting for the next train to come. The woman who serves drinks knew that Jig was pregnant, so she served Jig a beer with a little bit of water. The second one is surrounded with nature. The hills of Spain to the girl are like white elephants, which is a term people use to refer to an object no longer of any value to its owner, but of value to others. The last one is train station, where they drank beer in a Spanish train station, waiting for a non-stop train coming from Barcelona that would take them to Madrid.
Hi, I'm NURISLAH IZZATI matrix number 2190777. If I were in a similar situation like Jake, I think I will abort my child. And I think it is for the best for Jake too, because I don't think she emotionally or financially able to support her child or give them the life or love that they deserve. It might sound foolish or ignorant to some people, and they might say that, hey, you might not know what happened until you give birth to the child. Which is true, but I would rather for Jake to not take that chance for ruining her child's life. And of course, if Jake decided to have an abortion, she and her partner are able to travel all around the world without having responsibility for another life. The idea of an abortion is an unavoidable argument, as this issue is talking about morality, and that is why the society are looking down to those people who decided to do an abortion, because this action is an act of murder to the pro-life activists. But hey, no matter what you do, no matter what your decision is, you are constantly judged by the others for basically everything you do, from the simplest decision to the most difficult. And Jake might also be judged for having a child out of wedlock, especially if she comes from a religious family or society. Second, Jig might also suffer from depression, as she might feel regret afterwards. She most likely will blame herself for making the decision, and this will lead to an unstable relationship between between Jig and her partner. Now let's talk about the opportunity. As previously mentioned in the strength part, first, Jig is able to travel all around the world with a partner. Second, she has a financial freedom, as we are all aware that raising a child is very expensive, as you need money to cover the cost of everything. Third, Jig able to strengthen her relationship with her partner, as they both have the same opinion on not having a child together. I believe this is the most crucial part. If Jig decided to do an abortion, she might not be able to get pregnant again. The chances for a woman to get pregnant again after having an abortion is quite rare, especially if we have an abortion late. I believe in this saying that goes, as you sow, so shall you reap. It's an idiom that describes about karma. Everything that you do or say have their own consequences, and in this case, is the ability to get pregnant again. Third, Jig might break up with her partner, as she might feel empty and sad after having an abortion, and of course, the lack of the communication and understanding from a partner will also lead to the downfall of the relationship.